Hi there. Welcome, She Days. Here, it's all about chatting like we're at home, cozy, with a cup of tea. I'm Days, and each time I bring in amazing guests from all over the world. Real, inspiring, and multilingual conversations are waiting for you. So grab a comfy spot and let's get started with a new episode. Hi guys, welcome back to this new episode of She Days. I'm really excited to be with you today. We have a special guest. I'm really excited about it. So we are in the kitchen, cozy, and I am with my dear Joche. Thank you for being with me today.
Thank you for
on such a short notice. So the idea behind our new but very nice relationship is just like you met my brother before me and then you guys hang out together and then he was like, I like this girl, you have to get to know her, you got to meet her, and then I did, and then poof.
There goes a budding relationship.
Exactly. I love this kind of story. Don't you? Yeah. So how are you today?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your day?
It's been an easier Tuesday, I should say.
Okay.
Yeah, easier.
Usually our Tuesdays a bit like
Usually
tougher.
a little tough
Mm-hmm.
because the nature of my work, usually once we come off the weekends,
Mm-hmm.
people are calling and calling,
Oh, I
exchanging updates.
see.
Yeah, so
I see. I
yeah.
see.
So once like there's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it
Okay.
comes a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Good. So this is actually like one of the thing I am um curious about and interesting and also inspired because we did talk a little bit about your work.
Yes.
But I would like to have a little bit more, I don't know, details and more, little bit more. So can you tell us what you do?
Yes. So right now for my job,
Mm-hmm.
right, I'm working administratively for
Mm-hmm.
like a hospital,
Mm-hmm.
but I just help with certain offices.
Okay.
Like just kind of like that's really the long and short of it
All
all.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But with my I guess professional career,
Mm-hmm.
I got my master's in counseling,
Okay.
like mental health counseling.
All right.
So that's where I would say a lot of my professional like love is for,
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um I love people. I
I
know
can
that's
tell,
such
guys.
that's a strange thing, but no, honestly, I love people and I love getting to know people.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was a kid, I was always like super shy and like
Okay.
super quiet.
Okay.
I know you probably wouldn't believe me, but I'm still kind of that way even
No, I
now.
understand.
But yeah, people are just so interesting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just spark up one conversation, you learn so much about a person.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
Yeah.
professionally I want to be a mental health counselor.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to open my own practice one day, God
Yeah.
willing. Yeah. But as I was telling you too, I like to dibble and dabble in a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I like to be creative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So growing up was really tough because you know when like they say you're a jack of all trades,
Mm-hmm.
people make it seem like it can be a bad thing,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
Because you have to focus on one thing.
I know. I know. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you can relate.
I can. I
Yeah.
definitely can. Yeah. It was also a challenge for me growing up because I can remember I was curious about different things, different type of like activities, different, sports or whatever, and I really wanted to try them all.
Mhm.
But if I would like manage or convince my mom to get me into one thing and then I got curious about something else, then she would be like upset because
Yeah.
she would feel like it would be a waste or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like it, yeah,
Yeah. No, I get that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
How long did that go on for when you were a kid?
At some point I stopped asking because
Wow.
I knew,
The answer be
yeah, and I knew how she felt about that. And I got into music.
nice.
Like I got into in like music school when I was 4, and I left. I stopped because I moved out of Paris basically. So music has been like constant in my life, but around
Mhm.
I loved still
Yeah.
like trying different things, and I think I still
Still do.
do.
Nice.
Yeah.
You
Um,
didn't tell me this.
oh, that's what we're here for, to kind of. But it's nice. Like, how about you? Like, how was it for you as a kid? Like, what did you like
Yeah.
to do?
I think it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I I just like being creative,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I feel like a lot of creativity comes from like the arts and music.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to love to sing.
Okay.
I was obsessed with like whatever they're doing on the radio. I wanted to copy exactly how they did it. And my mom was like, "You have a lovely voice," but I'm just thinking she's saying that because you're my
Mm-hmm.
mom. Like,
Yeah.
you better tell me, you better tell me my voice is nice. Like, no, but yeah. So it wasn't until like I was getting older, people were like, "Wow, you have a really, oh wow, your voice is really nice." I was like, "Okay, sure," but I would again, I'm shy. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be center stage with anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I would do other things. My brother Theo,
Mm-hmm.
he's a great artist. So I would try to draw like him. I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
that good, but
Okay.
just anything
So Theo can
creative.
draw.
Theo can, yeah,
Oh, nice. Good
very,
to know.
very talented in
Mm-hmm.
that. Um, but I would dance too. I did ballet
Oh,
for several
nice.
years, and my mom thought I was gonna take off and become a ballerina, and then we moved as well,
Mm-hmm.
and that stopped, and wanted to do other forms of dance, and it's just been so much dibble and dabbling.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like you're saying, it gets to a point where everyone's kind of looking at you like, okay, but you're getting older, so like, what do you want to do to make money?
Mm-hmm.
That's when,
Yeah.
yeah. That's when the hopes and the dreams become like, "Eh, maybe they're right. Maybe I should put this off, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe I should focus on this later." Or and then next thing you know, you're 25, and then you haven't done a lot, and you're still trying to figure yourself out.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it can be frustrating.
it can be
Yeah.
frustrating. I'm just mm, very thankful that our generation realizes that it's, I don't know how to put it. Sometimes, sometimes I have the feeling the older generations tend to be more black and white, you know?
Mhm.
So do that, choose one field one way, and then stick to it for like the rest of your life. It was usual for them to work at the same
Place for like
place
20
for
years.
like 20, oh, for like even 30 or some,
Wow.
yeah, right? Or
Mhm.
even more. Nowadays, okay, due to the economics too, but it's also, I think, a matter of
Mhm.
generation, mentality, and all those things. It just changed. I
Yeah.
have the feeling COVID kind of emphasized it in even more.
Yeah.
But still, like, I
Yeah.
think it's a matter of generation, and sometimes it can be a little bit of a conflict
Mhm.
between
Definitely.
uh, those two generations. But yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
Yeah. And I mean, I don't blame them.
yeah, yeah. I know,
Stability was
I know.
definitely something very important, I'm sure, back in their time,
Yeah.
but I know it's hard for them to kinda sometimes see outside of that,
Mhm.
and again, I don't blame them
Mhm.
because 'cause I'm pretty sure if if my nieces and nephews right now were jumping from one thing to the other, I would also look at them like, "Okay, guys,
You
don't
think
forget."
so?
Just
Really?
just a little bit, yeah,
Okay.
because again, life I mean, God being so good, right?
Mhm.
We're well, how can I say this? We have we have the capacity to
Mhm.
do so many different things.
Yeah.
But then sometimes in this world, a stable job doesn't hurt,
Absolutely. No, no, no. I get you. No,
right?
no, no. You're
Yeah.
right.
I guess
Yes.
that's
Yes.
more along the
Yep.
lines of
Yep.
what I'm
Yep.
saying.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
not that I wouldn't want them to explore and figure out,
Mhm.
but just like I would also be like, okay, like what is a stable thing that can
Yeah.
help you
Yeah.
get
Absolutely.
through?
Yeah. That I
So
get. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, It's really weird. It's weird, it's funny, and it's interesting all at the same time.
That's life, isn't it?
Mhm. Do you sing? Do you
No, I
play
used to. I
instruments?
used to sing when I was. Let me think about it. I started middle school, so sixth grade,
Nice.
and then up until uh, hmm, probably I don't know 11th grade.
Wow.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Like high school.
Mhm. Okay.
Um, yeah, yeah. Um, in middle school there was like an orchestra,
Okay.
and because I was in like music school before, I was like automatically like part of it, like
Yeah.
music, like how would you call it here, like music club, or I don't know, like I don't know.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun. We had like concerts and like around, and my mom was super supportive about it. That was like for music, like she was like really really supportive about
Oh.
it. Yeah. And then at some point I tried singing, and it was really really fun, and people told me like I could sing well.
Period.
But now I think it's really interesting to see how, like, how you call this, like the vocal cords.
Mhm.
They're just like just like any kind of muscle,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If you don't train, you just like lose. And
100%.
now if you hear me sing it, you would
Really?
never think that,
Did you ever sing?
something, was right at some point.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
I guess I should, get back at
Yeah.
it, just
You
like
should.
train it.
Especially if it's something you really enjoy.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
It was really, really nice.
Did you play any instruments?
Yes, I played the recorder,
Oh, okay. I know that's
and
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
we used to play that back in
yeah,
middle school.
yeah. But that's the thing. Like, I don't know how it is for you, but like in France, it's just seen as a joke almost, because it's like the easiest
Yeah.
instrument, like the cheapest instrument
I was
to.
gonna say, yeah, they literally let us play when we're kids and then we stop. We
Exactly,
graduate to the bigger instrument.
exactly.
Yeah.
But for me, it was my instrument. I started, I
Really?
was like 6, I think. And
Really?
then I never stopped. It was like,
Wow.
for me, it was really like,
Oh, that is amazing.
yeah,
I've never heard anybody say they really played a
yeah,
recorder.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
I
impressed.
really, really play. And there's like the normal one, the
Mhm.
soprano that we all
Mhm.
like learn. And then I used to also play the alto. So it's like bigger.
Oh,
It's
I've never
like,
seen that
like,
one.
yeah, I can like show you a picture later.
Wow.
It's really nice. It's really interesting. It's like a different technique and other things. So it's really, really nice. And then so I started the record. And then I started playing the harp. I
Oh.
was, how old was I? Uh, was I 12? Maybe, no, probably before, probably between, I can't remember
Mhm.
properly, but before 10 and 12
Okay.
for 6 years, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, it was also a lot of fun. Was a lot of fun. I found like a harp like teacher in Germany,
Mhm.
and I got really excited, and then COVID hit, and then yeah,
No way.
yeah. But I have to get back at it. It's just, yeah, on
The
my.
harp.
Mm-hmm. It's really, really, really
The
nice. Yes, yes, yeah, 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 yeah,
No
yeah. It's really
way.
nice, really, really nice.
Girl.
Yeah, really nice. And I'm really thankful for my mom, that because she was really supportive about the whole like music.
And the funny thing is, I was gonna say, like, most people's African parents were like really strict, especially growing up. Like, you gotta be this, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I never had that experience, to be very honest.
In the Black community, yeah, it's like quite,
Yeah.
yeah,
Over
yeah, yeah,
here, it's
yeah.
it's
Is
pretty
it?
serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everybody's a biology major or law major
Oh,
or
okay.
yeah. You don't really go outside the norm. But my mom, ever since I was a kid, whatever I wanted to do, she she would
Mm,
push me. She
mm,
would even encourage me more, like, don't forget
mm-hmm.
to practice, don't
Yeah.
forget yeah.
Yeah.
My mom is my cheerleader.
Oh,
That's
that's so good.
no, honestly, she's my girl. So I know everything I do, she's always in the back of my mind because I really want to make her like be happy.
Mm-hmm.
I want her to be
Mm-hmm.
proud and
Mm-hmm.
to be like, yeah, my daughter did it because She really does support me with everything. Yeah,
Oh,
that's my
so
girl.
good.
That's my girl. I'm
Oh,
telling you.
so nice. It just like warms my heart to
Yeah,
like hear
yeah,
you. It's like so precious to have such like a relationship with
yeah.
at least one of your parents. Not it's not always
It's
perfect,
not always.
but like
Yeah.
at least one to feel like supported and
No, I
like
would say
loved.
with my dad, like I find I find relationship with parents so funny, and especially now that I'm a counselor and like I've spoken with families and
Mm-hmm.
done such things. Like I feel like moms are like for when you're little,
Okay.
like, and this is not a general statement.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But for me, moms are like for when you're little, like they really are the nurturer, the
Mm-hmm.
care.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dad is seen as like, hey, don't do that. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Like the grumpy one. So like growing up, like I always felt like my dad's always angry about something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, there goes my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And as I get older, it's like the roles kind of switched.
Okay.
And not saying my mom is less nurturing or
Mm-hmm.
anything, but like as I've gotten older, I've gotten so much closer with my dad.
Okay.
And I know age has had a big impact
Mm-hmm.
on that because now that I'm older, like I see things from his point. Like I
Mm-hmm.
understand where he's
Mm-hmm.
coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that money is tight. I
Mm-hmm.
understand that,
Mm-hmm.
like I can't just get up and do what certain things I just
Absolutely.
understand him
Yeah.
so much more. So like lately, like if my mom is at work or something, it's just me and him. Like we could just sit and just talk.
Mm-hmm.
And before that would not happen. Like
Okay.
I'm in my room, he's in his room. Like it's
Oh,
weird,
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's nice.
So it's really nice that you have like such a good relationship with your parents. And how about your siblings? Because you also have siblings,
Mm,
right? How is
yes.
that?
My siblings are my best friends.
That's the best. Right.
Yeah, my siblings are my best friends. And funny enough, I was telling somebody that when we were growing up,
Mm-hmm.
every time we would like go to the funeral of like an aunt or an uncle of
Mm-hmm.
someone,
Mm-hmm.
like let's say, I don't know, Auntie Dorothy,
Mm-hmm.
her brother died, and
Mm-hmm.
let's say we go to his funeral. Like
Mm-hmm.
I never really understood how Auntie Dorothy felt until I
Mm-hmm.
became an adult
Okay.
and thought to myself, like, wow, she lost her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is somebody, a sibling is somebody you literally like you spend a majority, if not all of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of your life knowing and learning and growing with, and you know, hopefully, God willing, if it's a good family dynamic,
Mm-hmm.
you guys have a
Mm-hmm.
great relationship. So my brothers were like, yeah, I'm the youngest, so
Okay.
they've literally been there my entire life. I can say they've been there my entire life. Yeah, I love them. I love them down bad,
Mm,
down bad. Yeah,
mm,
I
no.
go to war for my brothers. So
Yeah.
yeah, now that now that they're married with children, I remember my other brother. I wish you met him. Um, the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Him and I were really close
Okay.
growing up, and so much so that I didn't really like Theo.
Theo, that's what it was for you, brother.
I didn't really like Theo. I just felt like he was always trying to like bully me or like
Mm,
try to act like he's my dad. I'm like,
mm,
calm down. Like,
mm.
I already have a father. I don't need you to come and do anything. So the second one and I are like really really close. And people used to call us twins because of that. Yeah,
Mm,
he looks really young. So when he got married, he was the first one to get married.
mm-hmm.
And when he got married, Wendy, I will not lie to you. I literally felt like I was going through like a deep like sorrow after he left the
Oh.
house. Yeah, cause like again, it was always me and him. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
now he's gone. He's gone to be with like his new family, and
Mm-hmm.
he's leaving me in the house with the rest of these people. With the rest of these people. But yeah, I mean, God being so good and God being such an intentional God. Like
Yeah.
last year was my lesson of intentionality. Like
Mm-hmm.
God is so intentional, everything he does. Um, so God being so intentional, once he left the house, it made so much space for Theo and I to become so
Mm-hmm.
close. And now Theo and I are probably even closer than
Mm-hmm.
he and I were, and it's so
Mhm.
crazy. Like I would have never thought that Theo
Mhm.
and I would be so close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys finishes like what like each other's sentences. It's crazy.
No, he really is like my best friend. Like we can just call each other like randomly and be on the phone for like
Yeah.
forever. Like what were we
Mhm.
even talking about?
Mhm.
Go be with your wife or something. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you like it's like the same
Yeah.
for Jude and I. We actually called the twins like we because also funny enough our birthday are so close that like we're
Hey.
basically like twins. Like I'm on the 6th and he's on the 7th.
Oh,
Like
that's so
literally.
stinking cute.
And I was like, once I was like telling him, like, do you think there's a reason why we're so close? Like,
Aw.
he's like, maybe. This guy would like give like he's like okay with anything.
Aw.
We're really supportive. So, but it's like so precious.
Yeah.
And you know, I feel it somehow gives like it's a, it's a little bit like of pressure for our future children, I think.
So?
Because I am my perspective is like we are one family, but the thing is we're all like humans and individuals. The same way you would, let's say you're at work and you get along with, I don't know, Mary, and you don't get along that way. Not that you hate her or like, but it's just like there is no, you know,
Substance.
yeah, exactly, like nothing special between you and Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's not because there is nothing nothing much to dig, you know, like in like and I feel it could happen in a family. Um and n- we're not to the point where we hate each other that we, you know, like no, but it's just like maybe there's not such like a deep connection, deep like vibe. It could happen.
Okay. No, I see what you're saying.
And I feel like if it happens with my children, I would have to somehow accept it. Of course, my job would be like to make sure they are close, you know. But if at the end of the day it doesn't happen, they get along, they're like happy to see each other and stuff, but like it's not as like strong and as like with my brother and I, for instance, then I guess I would have to accept it and not put too much pressure about it. And but I'm like, and you know, I know what it is. Like
I'm cracking up.
I know, maybe you should try too. Just try.
No,
I don't know how you
everything is
feel
fine.
about it. Maybe you have another perspective, like conception of like family or something like that. Maybe.
I feel like growing up in the community and everything that I
Yeah,
grew
that's
up in,
different.
yeah,
Yeah.
like if like you can't take that stuff for granted. Not saying that in your scenario the children are taking things for granted, because I definitely see what you're saying. I just think like as a mother, I would want to be intentional,
Yes, absolutely.
especially when I see,
Yes.
yeah,
No, I
because
feel you.
it would really hurt me.
Yes.
Again,
Same
but
for me.
I
Same for
completely see
me.
what you're saying as well. Like I can't force it. Like
Yes, that's
I
the
just gotta
thing.
allow them to just be individuals and
Mm-hmm.
just hope that
Yeah.
they can get to that point. But yeah, I think growing up in the community I did, like even with my nieces and nephews, like I make sure they do everything. Like I don't even call them each other cousins. Like I say, "Where's your sister?" Where's your I let them. They all when they're all around me, they think they're all
Yeah.
sisters or brothers. Because you are like growing up
Yeah.
in Ghana, there's no such thing as cousin.
Okay.
Like it's your sibling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't say where's your cousin? Blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah. I say no, where's your sister?
Mm-hmm.
Where's your little brother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and that's how I want to raise my kids, even with
Yeah.
their own cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of your little sister, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Take care of your little brother. Community is a big thing.
Okay.
Community is a big thing to
Mm-hmm.
me,
Mm-hmm.
and if I meet a man who's not family oriented, then he not really my man, girl.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. I feel you.
Because I'm telling you, and that's part of the reason why I love counseling and I love family dynamics, because I feel like the devil has he knows the right spots. I'm telling you, he
Mm.
knows exactly where to hit to
Mhm.
cause separation,
Mhm.
and that's exactly what he wants, right? Separation. Once you're isolated, when he could get Eve all by herself, he was like, "Wait a minute,
Exactly. No,
let
you're
me
right.
tell you something."
Hey,
Yeah, he wants you to be isolated so that
I never like realized
thought
that
about
about
it,
like
right?
Eve and this. Aha, this is how it started.
Yeah,
Isolation. So okay.
I'm telling you,
Yes.
once you're by yourself, he gets in your mind.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gets in your mind because working with people, like depressive thoughts don't come when you're having pizza and watching a game. Like with your friends and family, it comes when you're in your room and you're by yourself and
Mm.
then you're in your head and you're,
Mm.
oh my gosh, nobody loves me. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Next thing you know, it's
Yeah.
been days you haven't left your room, you haven't
Yeah.
showered.
Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
easy. So I believe community and like unity is such a big deal to me
Mhm.
because I know what the devil tries to do in family
Mhm.
dynamics
Mhm. Mhm.
and how he wants parents to divorce and
Mm.
how he wants the kids to feel like it's their fault and they're the blame and my mom doesn't really love me and my dad prefers me over my mom and just all these little things will start putting in your mind as a
Mhm.
child
Mhm.
and then now your concept of relationships is skewed and
Absolutely.
now it's making we're getting married in our 40s for God's sake. Like, not that it's a bad thing,
No, I
right? Because
understand.
with time, but we're all just thinking in our generation. I feel like everybody's in their head about each other, and
Absolutely. Yes.
we're so cautious, and we're so like,
Yeah.
oh, well,"
Mm.
So yeah, just those little things. I'm telling you, community will make a difference.
Yeah.
I really do believe that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I know you were telling me, growing up in Paris, there's not there was a big what did you say? There was a big Congolese community, right?
Mhm.
But not
Mhm.
not a Ghanaian community. Tell me more about that, please.
Well, I guess like Congo being like French speaking, so it
Hmm.
was like there are two Congos. One is
Yeah.
like were like colonized by Belgium, and the other one by France.
I didn't even know they were colonized by Belgium.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's also the reason why there's also a big community in Belgium.
Oh, I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Really, really nice. So, um,
So a lot of your friends are Congolese?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Or Cameroon, so Congo, Cameroon, Senegal.
So most of the francophone places.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
That
Yes.
is
And then North Africa, like
interesting.
Morocco, Tunisia. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Growing up in Paris, you know how to speak Arabic. You do. You do
Mhm.
because there's no but like joke aside, like there are lots of like Arabic words in the modern French.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so interesting and yeah,
So
so
would you
so
say
interesting.
you had a good sense of community
Mhm.
going?
Yes, but also like I have like I also have a big family myself,
Yeah.
so I grew up with like women like this very like feminine like group.
Yeah.
I feel like Jude was almost the only male
Aw.
in, and but like it was like great. So like they are a
Mhm.
role model in every aspect.
That's
Like
beautiful.
I feel because I am funny enough, in my generation, so like grandparents, like aunt parents, blah
Mhm.
blah, and then my generation, so the
Mhm.
grandkids, I'm the only girl.
No way.
Funny enough, I think like God was like, okay, we need some balance there.
No way.
Yeah, I am the only girl, and
Wow.
but I'm the first.
That's pressure.
So yeah, so I feel a pressure, I don't know. It was kind of nice.
Hmm.
No, no, it's for real. Like it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. I have like my own like spot. I'm not the favorite or anything, but
No, no,
just
no.
like like special like
Yeah.
spot. And I feel I am everything they are. Like I'm like
They have pieces of you.
I have pieces of them.
Interesting.
So I am like the one. How can I say? Um, when you take like a flower from different gardens and then I'm like the final bouquet. you know, like I have like the person, like this personality of this one. I am like this one from this aspect and this and that and this and that. I see myself.
But you're the oldest,
Mm-hmm.
so they got from you.
From my, no, I mean my aunts. I meant my aunts. Sorry,
I
sorry.
thought you meant like your
No,
little
no, 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 no.
cousin.
I meant my aunts. Sorry,
I'm
sorry. I meant
so
my aunts. Yeah.
okay. Oh, that is so sweet.
So yeah, and I had like this very nice conversation like a couple of weeks ago with one of my aunts, and she was like, "Yeah, I was talking to a friend, and I told my friend that like, yeah, Wendy is my like she's my like how you call it inheritance heritage. I don't know.
I
I'm
see what
like,
you're saying.
yeah, I'm like, I was like, oh, I'm in the street right now. I cannot cry. But
Aw.
like was like I've always felt like that, and it felt good to realize she also feels like that,
Yeah.
although we never like really talked about it. Anyway, so I did grow up in a community, like a
Awesome.
village. I have my own, and it's like
Oh.
very, very important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is so
very,
sweet.
very important.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about did you grow up in the church, or is that something like later?
Yes. Up until I was so not from right from the beginning.
Okay.
I don't know at what age I landed in this church. Um, Let me think. I have to remember how old my brother was, and then it kind of gives me an idea. It was probably like so. Probably I was like 9 or 10.
Okay.
Maybe before that. I can't remember. Um, and then yeah, until I don't know, I don't know 16 or something like
Oh,
that.
wow.
But it was not the best experience.
Oh man.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I feel there was not enough space for just for communication, to be very transparent about, any kind of children or like teenagers kind of question everything you have to go through, because you grow up in the world, so you have to face certain situations. And it was a lot about damnation. If you do this, you go to hell. If you do this, you go to hell. If you do this, you go to hell. If you do this. And I can't remember really being told about God's grace, like salvation, because I had to learn it again as a grown up, and to heal from that. So
Yeah. No, I get that.
but I'm happy where I'm now. I kind of like take this experience to like deconstruct things,
Yeah.
if it makes right
Yeah.
good
No,
English.
that's
And then like build my own relationship with God, and trying really to be like more intentional about it. And never to like that's the one reason why Christ came, like grace, love, and all those things. And for me, it felt a bit like pushed, like
to the side.
to the side. Unfortunately, so it was not a good experience for me. It took me like some time to actually go back to church, to trust the church. I don't go to like big churches.
Go to small churches.
Yeah, because no,
Yeah.
for me it feels like
it's too much.
It's too much, like not safe, not so. But I found like a nice church in Germany.
Okay.
Where I feel comfortable, and where I also learn part of the program. And I am very regularly in Canada. I have family there, and there also the communities are like amazing. Where I really felt like, oh, okay, this is like okay.
Yeah.
I can talk, like ask a lot of questions. If I question things, not a problem. This is what I felt back then. If you question, then your faith is not, quite there.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. And then if you question too much, then it's like, this is how I felt it was. And I feel it's a little bit dangerous not being able to question things. So yeah, I'm thankful still for this.
Of course.
For this. How about you?
Yeah. I grew up. Um, my dad's a pastor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I kind of grew up in the church.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for a long time, moving a lot.
Okay. Because of your dad's job?
Because we came to America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I moved
Oh,
to
okay.
America from Ghana when I was like a baby.
Oh,
So
okay.
like we moved around. But eventually we started coming to Point Grace Christian
Mm-hmm.
Church,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been there since I was maybe like 7.
Mm-hmm.
I've literally been there since,
Okay.
and I'm a big girl now. So it's literally all I've known, and it's been nice. A group of friends, there are like 10 of us.
Mm-hmm.
We've been friends since we were kids,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people usually say like, oh, you don't always have to hold on to your friendships from, childhood, because
Why not?
sometimes they just feel like you outgrow each other, or sometimes,
Okay.
kind of like how we're talking about siblings. Sometimes it
Mm-hmm.
might not just
Yeah.
click.
Yeah.
But thank God it's always clicked. We're still very as close as can be.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically like my siblings. Like they're my
Oh, that's
attached my
so
siblings. Yeah,
nice.
so it's been a nice journey doing life
Mm-hmm.
with them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're a great group of people. Um, I really appreciate each and every one of them. It's been ups and downs,
Of
of course, every
course.
relationship. Yeah, it's been ups and downs, but I mean, what can I say? Yeah, yeah. But I take it very interesting that you. It sounds like for a while you weren't going to church,
Yes.
right? So how would you say, like, do you feel like maybe there would have been a difference if you stayed in church?
In this church?
No, in church.
Hmm. I think it depends on the
Kind of church.
kind of church.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but also I guess like the state of mind.
Yeah.
Um. Probably it would probably have been different. Yes. I'll probably be more confident
Mm.
about you you know how some we I don't know how it is in English, but in French we like the word instincts come
Yeah.
very like easily.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like like meditating, and then I realized like what we call instincts actually the Holy Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Is it, but it's like
Yeah.
um so to just like to have more confidence about that. Sometimes I know some things, and but I don't feel confident enough to kind of like
Yeah.
express it. And then when I talk to someone, um, then I realized I was not
You
like it
weren't
was
tripping.
not yeah, or it was not completely like stupid like
Yeah.
what I had in
Yeah.
mind,
Yeah.
and I feel like reassured.
Yeah.
I wish I could like take this more for granted, that
Mm.
like the Holy Spirit
Listen to
keeps on
yeah.
like it's there, and that
Yeah.
gives me some
Yeah.
kind of um but I think so, yes. Although I think I like also the idea of like the journey with God is like with like a GPS.
Mm-hmm.
You're aiming to go from A to B, and then because sometimes we're stubborn, we kind of like, go there and there and there, and then God is like, okay, and then like he just readapts the GPS, like all the time.
Like how the wilderness could have been 2 weeks, but it ended up being 40.
Exactly.
I mean, I get it. There's that. No, there's definitely that. Yeah.
I'm thankful because through this journey, like God like put like people I can like since I moved to Germany, I
Yeah.
think my really like closest friends, they're all Christian.
That's awesome.
It allowed me to like talk about all those things I had in mind,
Yeah.
and as I told you, like kind of like break down
Yeah.
all those concepts I had in mind.
Yeah.
And this just has been a blessing. So I think God like also put me on the path where he was like, so just like stay by me, and then
Yeah.
like putting those people, and then like helping me like
That's awesome.
find a way back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm really thankful about that.
Yeah.
Really, really, really thankful about that.
Yeah.
Um,
I like to tell people that, like, I like to tell people if I ever write a book, it would be based off of the fact that for years and years and years, I've kind of treated myself as, you know, the story of the prodigal son. I treated myself as the prodigal son's
Brother?
brother.
Oh,
I,
we don't often talk
we don't have to talk
about
about
him,
him,
but
yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And just the fact that, like, I feel like growing up in a church, and I guess that's kind of why I was asking, growing up in a church, you kind of, you're so used to being in the palace,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have
Mm,
all these things, you're always walking around like,
mm,
okay, that's nice.
mm.
And then next thing you know, somebody else will come into Christ, or like somebody who just gave their life to Christ will come and like they get all these like God is doing all these great things in their life. And it's just kind of like I've been walking around I've been walking around here. Why did you do that? You know?
uh,
But it's like I'm taking it for granted that like you've been in this. Like
mm,
your journey has always been like,
mm.
not saying I'm perfect, like,
Of
I've had
course.
my ups and down moments
Mm-hmm.
and, all that stuff, and I still do. Um, but just, not holding on to things that like could have taken me certain places, not using certain opportunities, not realizing the power that I have now that I have the Holy Spirit, or like,
Mm-hmm.
just stepping into certain things,
Yes.
all because I'm always so worried about like when somebody else comes, like, what you, man, not, and it's just so crazy. Like being a Christian is just a fun thing, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
What I really, really like. Sometimes I'll just be sitting there doing my quiet time, and I'm just like, God, he's so interesting. So
So funny
interesting.
sometimes, like
Girl, he's hilarious. Not funny.
nice, like sense of humor.
That man is hilarious. Yeah, and it's just it's really a beautiful relationship, and interacting with people every day reminds me that like we really do carry his nature. Like we are God's children. Like
Mm-hmm.
in however we want to look at it, we are his children, and I see you, I see God in you,
Mm-hmm.
I see God in you,
Mm-hmm.
in all of us, and
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing to
Mm-hmm.
experience. Really is. Yeah. Yeah.
How does this help you, like in your professional, like daily situation? No, I mean like at work. I
Yeah.
mean.
I think it helps me to, if I'll be honest, it just helps me to be patient with people.
Mm-hmm.
Cause girl, if I begin to tell you, people are, whew, I love people, but people, I don't know if they love me back. People are a handful. I'm a handful sometimes. Shoot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think it just really helps me to be patient.
Mm.
Honestly, if I'll just, yeah, to say the least, it just helps me to be patient
Yeah.
with people. Yeah, nothing more, nothing super complicated. Just
Mm-hmm.
yeah, people are just we're all complicated.
Yes, we
We're
are.
so complicated.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and our walks are all so different and yet so similar,
Mm-hmm.
but so similarly different.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so interesting
Yeah.
how one angle could be this and another angle could be that. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, we're all just looking for purpose. We're all looking for
Mm-hmm.
love.
Exactly.
We're all looking for
Happiness.
happiness,
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
such a beautiful, beautiful world. And
Yeah. Uh, I just like still like I'm still very impressed about like what you do because how do you manage not to take all the load from work at home, you know? Like how do you manage to still find because you're like a mental health like advisor,
hmm
how do you like support your own like mental health like, you
yeah,
know? Because it can be tough, you
no,
know?
definitely. Um, so before I started working at my current job, I was working with teenagers.
Mhm.
Um, we have this system here where we have something we call alternative schools,
Mhm.
and it's for a place where like let's say in middle school or high school, there was that kid who was always getting in trouble, who was wayward, who was never doing what he's supposed to be doing. That's the type of school they would send him to.
Okay.
Yeah. It's considered an alternative school.
Mhm.
And it's not always just wayward kids. Sometimes kids with mental health
Okay.
issues, blah blah blah. So I was working with a group of kids like that, teenagers. Um, so many different ones, and they all have different issues. And I remember when I first started, my friend was like, "Geez, Louise, like, what are you gonna do? what, are you, what are you gonna do? Like, you're meeting with parents, and you're meeting with their kids, and you're meeting." It was just a lot. But um, I don't have a real like solid answer. I
Okay.
really don't, because sometimes you do think about it, but I think it's just one of those things where you just have to discipline your mind and yourself
Mm-hmm.
to say, like, this is work me. I
Mm-hmm.
need to separate work me from who I am
Mm-hmm.
outside of this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what just helps me to boundaries, right?
Yeah.
Boundaries. Life, you need boundaries in places. So
Is it something you can train, or is it something that you kind of like have or not have?
I think you can train yourself.
Okay.
And I think it's just about being intentional with yourself,
Yeah.
honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Everything is about being intentional. A lot of things is about.
everything, yeah, being intentional. Yeah, and if you're not gonna intentionally, you want to bring work with you, that's not gonna. And it sucks because even when sometimes when I get home, I still have to finish writing like certain things, but like they encourage you not to do that because again, you won't bring
That's
it.
good.
Yeah, and it gets hard, but I mean, again, it's just about being intentional.
Mm-hmm.
And what is this practice called? I don't know why it's escaping me, but basically living in the present moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I practiced a lot of that back
Mm-hmm.
then, like
Mm-hmm.
being present in the moment, whether I'm with my parents and we're eating, whether I'm with my brothers and we're talking, whether I'm
Mm-hmm.
at church.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in this moment. I need to be present in this moment.
Yes.
God is with me in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening with me? Where's my mind?
Mm-hmm.
Just stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, no solid answer.
No, no,
Yeah.
it's enough. It's enough
No solid
for real.
answer.
No, no, it's basically what. Yeah. So, um, so how involved in the church are you right now? Like,
Girl,
what do you do, or what?
a little too psycho. I do a little bit of everything
Okay.
in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Is your father also the head of like the church you're going?
so Bishop is
Okay.
the main presider,
Mm-hmm.
founder. My dad is an associate pastor there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um, and it's been nice. I am in the music ministry,
Mm-hmm.
obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dance leader,
Mm-hmm.
um, part of prayer team,
Mm-hmm.
part of so many different things.
Mm-hmm.
I just like keeping myself busy with church because um growing up, I feel like as a teenager or like as a young adult,
Mm-hmm.
the world will pull you in with so many things.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many fun quote
Mm-hmm.
quote things to do.
Mm-hmm.
And like the more busy I was keeping myself, the less distracted the world was making me.
Okay. Yeah. I
Yes,
understand.
if that makes sense.
Yes, absolutely.
Um, and it's nice, and it's nice when you also have people you're doing that with that you enjoy being around,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because if it was just me and like some aunties, like, I think I would always try to find a way to escape them.
Yeah.
But yeah, having like fellow like-minded young people to do things with, it
Mm-hmm.
definitely helps you like not feel like you have, FOMO.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, yes. Oh, honey, I used to get FOMO so bad, especially in college.
Okay.
Every time people are out, I'm like, oh man, yeah, I wish I was
Mm,
there. Oh
yeah.
man, that looks so much fun. I wish I was at that game. But yeah, it helps me, and encouraging myself that like there's a bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
I try to look at life as a bigger
Mm-hmm.
picture type of
Mm-hmm.
thing.
I think no, I have to smile because it was like the topic of the last Bible study I think I was in kind of really hit me. It was so practical that
Mm,
I could really relate. It
yeah,
was sorry, I'm not so good. One Corinth somewhere in First Corinthians
it's okay.
15, I think,
Okay.
somewhere like that, and kind of like yeah, I kind of like hit me. I was like, okay, this like FOMO. It's exactly what I had in mind, like this FOMO. Like there is like exactly as you said, like
Yeah.
a bigger picture, like
Yeah.
something bigger, and then like so that kind of helps you to stay grounded,
Yes.
like to
Definitely.
yeah, it's not always easy though.
Girl,
Not always easy.
don't get me started. So that also prompted me to. I didn't mention this, but I'm trying to start a thing where like it's like just creating or curating different events for like young Christian people to like just fun things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, the world will make you always feel like you're missing out.
Yes.
And in essence, you're really not. They're
Mm-hmm.
really doing the same. Like
Mm-hmm.
clubbing, ooh, you know, smoking, ooh. Like, it's really not that serious. But
Mm.
yeah, just curating like events and giving people like fun, practical things that they can do to enjoy themselves. Because
Yes.
when people ask me like, "Oh, how's life?"
Mm-hmm.
Same old, same old. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so sick of that answer. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's more. Like,
Yeah.
there's more I could be doing. There's more to
Yeah.
enjoy myself.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be work, church,
Mm-hmm.
family,
Yeah.
friends. Work, church,
Yeah.
family, friends.
Yeah.
We can do more, and like
Mm-hmm.
we should use our
Absolutely.
time to do more. God has given
Absolutely.
us time.
Yes.
We should enjoy
Yeah.
ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started something, and God willing, God give me more wisdom about how to go about it. It'll
Mm-hmm.
hopefully it'll become something, and it doesn't have to be. I don't like putting my face on things
Mm-hmm.
because I don't really care
Yeah.
for people to know that I'm doing it. But yeah, so I'm trying to get a group of people to like work on it with me, so we can all put our minds
Yes.
together. And
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
so that's me in church and all the all the many things that happen. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Are you involved in your church?
Not yet.
Okay, I love the answer. Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Not
means
yet. I've been thinking about it.
yeah.
Um. Yeah.
Any ministry in particular? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut
I have no idea.
you.
That's the not the problem,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like this is where if I had like some kind of like idea or something, I feel
Mm-hmm.
because like everybody says like yeah, like Sunday school. Why is it always Sunday school?
Sunday
Like
school.
everywhere I was like Sunday school. I'm like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Mm-hmm.
of kids.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong.
of course.
But I don't know if I will be able to do like
Yeah.
like to be like in charge of like this Sunday school. So I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope like God like shows me
Mm-hmm.
and yeah.
I'll say this: if you really do enjoy music,
Mm-hmm.
the way you say you enjoy music, and you think you're ready to start opening your voice up again,
Oh
I don't think that would be a. You never know.
yeah, you never know. Maybe I should. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a conversation with um today, just like a couple of hours ago,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like um yeah, like anybody who is like able to speak is able to sing. So like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
okay, that's
honestly,
something.
there's no such
That's
thing as
like
a. Everyone can sing.
mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
can sing, but
Yeah.
don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You've come
Yeah.
a long way,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure your voice is just fine. Don't get
Hopefully, hopefully, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's just like about enjoying also the process
of
and
course.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what got me like really back on track, like deep in my Christian life,
Tell me.
was actually like a musical.
Really?
Yeah, they organize like different churches in the city I live in.
Mm-hmm.
Organize like got together to organize a Christian musical. I don't know how to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And then a friend invited me like to come with her.
Okay.
And then I met another like friend,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end, so they organize like small groups like to just talk about different topics.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the chance to talk to this like one friend, and she's like basically like she was not born in France, but she's basically French because she's was like in France for so long. So
Mm-hmm.
I was able to kind really like pour my heart out
Mm-hmm.
in French about like topics that I kind of worried me about, and then she gave me simple answers,
Mm-hmm.
but like right ones that make me feel like, oh, okay. So actually, I've always been on track with God. I've never like been away or whatever. I've always been on track,
Mm-hmm.
and this like just got me like,
That's awesome.
yeah. And I'm
Yeah.
so thankful about that. Like
Yeah.
so thankful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So like my way is like up and down and like here back and forth. But
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, I'm really thankful for God's like patience. Even now, God knows I am a piece of work, but like
we all are.
yeah, like
Trust you me.
so
We all are. If only if I start, I don't know when I finish. We are all just. What can we do?
yeah,
Just try.
exactly.
Just try a shot.
Be thankful and like do your best.
That's all you
I
can.
guess. Yeah. Good. But there is like a like I would like to have your opinion on something. Mental health and like community. Like how do you see it like from your professional perspective? How is it now? Do you feel like it has gotten like easier for people from the Black community to open up about like mental health problems? And on the other side, like mental health and the Christian community. Because where I grew up in this church I told you about, there was like no space for it. Like if you would come up with those things, people would just like really like widely prey on you and then try to. I know it works for like a lot of situations, but there were like less space for the actual, Maybe I'm wrong. I'm saying this with a lot of humility. If I'm wrong, if you feel like it's not right, just let me know. Or like I hope like God would like guide me in this way. But I have the feeling on our pattern to like be to like Jesus like personality, to be as close as possible to
Christ-like.
Yeah, exactly, Christ-like. We're still human, and I feel sometimes some Christian community tend to forget that and try to push this like away. And I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't have the ultimate answer, but I'm not sure that always the best way to see. I feel it's different from the flesh. You know. You know what I mean? Like what? I don't know.
That's a very question. The first part, I would say yes, it has gotten much better with the Black community.
Okay.
And I think social media has helped.
Oh, okay.
I really do.
See.
However, on the flip side of that, I feel like social media is kind of also hurting the conversation about mental health.
Okay. Why?
Because, for one, everybody thinks they can diagnose themselves. Everybody thinks they can diagnose their friends.
That is true.
People will go on one date with a guy. Oh, he was a narcissist.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like, God forbid. The man just mentioned a few things about himself. If he wanted to, if he wanted to change the conversation, you should have brought like, people are just. So I think that's the hurtful part about it all. It's just this misconception, misdiagnosing, overly using certain words, and you're gaslighting me, and I'm feeling depressed, and I'm anxious. Like, no, you're not. You're just sad.
Yeah.
And that's okay. You're not depressed. But in totality, English, hallelujah. In totality, oh Lord, in totality, I would say yes. Most people are now starting to see and realize, especially in the Black community, how important it is. This was coming. So yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, people misdiagnosing themselves, people, saying all these things. But I mean, it's opened doors. Usually now on my Instagram, I don't know if it's just because Google can hear me, but my Instagram is always showing me like mental health apps and all these things.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I know for a while it was like, not even for a while. I would never say it's a trend either. Like Black Boy Joy, like seeing like Black men happy, genuinely happy, little things like that. So I'm happy people are like the comments are more so like, oh, how did that person feel? Like, things
Mm-hmm.
like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't base it just off of those few things I've seen,
Of course.
but I would say it's definitely gotten better because
Mm-hmm.
before, child, not at all, but but it's definitely something that's improved, I would say. But I would say in the Christian community, personally, I think here's my first thought. The world hijacks things from the Bible and tries to make it their own, right?
Yes.
That's first things first.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And then Christians, again, we also act kind of ignorant and oblivious to the whole thing. Like, but you've known this.
Mm.
You've known you had this resource, or you've known you've had, you know, something to help guide you, something to help whatever. Um, but we don't take certain advantages as
Mm-hmm.
we should.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and again, ignorance, like I said, plays a big part into the church
Yes.
because what do you mean a child is telling you they're depressed and you're saying, let's pray it out? Like,
Mm.
let's be practical, right?
Yeah.
God gave us wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
He gave somebody wisdom to become a doctor.
Yes.
We're proud of the person who's a doctor. So should we now say, let's not go to the Christian doctor because God will heal us? No. We have to go to the doctor, get our medicine.
Mm-hmm.
We have to eat healthy.
Yes.
Our body is a temple. He didn't just say
Absolutely.
that just so you don't fornicate
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't just turn it into whatever is convenient for us or for our teaching.
Oh, that's interesting. I just realized, like, because like I can remember when like like on Sunday morning, like there was like church was like all day, like
Mm.
from 10 till like 5 10 a.m. to 5
This
p.m.
past Sunday?
No.
Oh,
Like this like church I grew up in.
okay,
So it
okay.
was
Wow.
like
Wow.
intense. And
Okay.
I think in the afternoon, like was time for people said testimony. And I can remember when I was as like a young child, but I can still remember like one lady saying that she was like sick, and then like at some point, did she have to go to the doctor, or like someone told her to go to the doctor? I can't remember properly, but the thing was like, yeah, but uh, the doctor and like medicines like is the devil. And at the moment, really as a child, it hit me because I used to go to the doctor. I was
Mhm.
like, it, I wasn't questioning it in a sense like, well, is it really the devil? It really felt off for me as a child. I was like, how? Why do you?
Why would you
Why
advise
would
of
you
that?
say like
Yeah.
the devil is a doctor? It
Yeah.
felt as a child, I felt like is she stupid? It's not like good.
No.
But like
Yeah.
as a child, I was like, is she like dumb or what?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I feel a bit sad for communities, for Christian communities,
With
or
that
with
thinking,
that yet thinking.
and you should feel sorry for them
Mm,
because again, it's ignorance,
mm,
and it's you only wanting to see the Bible how you want to see the Bible,
mm,
not how God is trying to
yeah.
get you to understand it.
Mm,
So when we try to shove mental health like it's like God doesn't say like I'm here to give you peace, I'm here to pulling down the strongholds in your mind.
mm-hmm,
Like he's not just saying that
mm-hmm.
because ha ha ha.
Yeah.
People in the Bible experience mental health issues,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
you know?
Yes.
Um there was a guy who was um I'm pretty sure he was schizophrenic in the
Okay.
Bible.
Okay.
There was a guy who was, being tormented by demons.
Mm-hmm.
Demons of different, that's personality disorders.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? To me,
Mm-hmm.
that's how I would interpret.
Mm-hmm.
Please nobody quote me. Please nobody quote me. Don't come back. Don't coming back and beat me up. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's mental health issues.
Yes.
What did God come to do? He came to heal us from those things. And again, somebody will just take that and be like, "Oh yeah, once we lay hands on you, you'll feel better." But no,
That's really important.
yeah.
That what you're saying is really, really, really important.
Mhm.
Um, because I have a feeling it's some kind of a of fantasy sometimes. Of course, and I always say that. like I trust God enough like that He would just like strike you, and then you're like healed from everything. Like you're not even like you don't even twitch when like you get a call from I don't know what from work. Like you never experience stress in your life again. Nothing. I'm convinced God can do that. Um, but it's not always the case.
Not always.
And sometimes we tend to rely more on everything that is like supernatural or that looks supernatural, like like very dramatic. You just like fell on the floor and then
Yeah.
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 But God like putting you on a path towards like healing
Yeah.
is like also very beautiful.
Yeah. Definitely. And you said that perfectly. Because again, we want to have the faith and we want to be rest assured that
Mm-hmm.
the moment this man of God put his hand on me, like it was it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not always the case, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason, for the many reasons I'm sure many pastors can preach about, for sermons on sermons, it doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So we just have to be mindful. And again, like I always like to say, just give people grace to give people grace for whatever it is that they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Because mental health is unfortunately the reason why a lot of things happen. It's the reason for a lot of drama. It's the reason for a lot of church hurt. It's the reason for so many different things. So I feel like the church, we could definitely work on it, but we have the tools.
Absolutely.
We have the right means to go about it.
Yes.
We just have to be intentional. Oh, there I go.
I think it would probably like be the title of this like episode.
Yeah,
like
just be
intentionality.
intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah. With your relationships with your siblings,
Mm-hmm.
with your businesses, with your career. Just be intentional. Put some effort into it.
Yes, it does. It does make the difference. Like it just feels you just feel it when someone is
Yeah.
intentional about you and
Yeah.
like about whatever they do.
And if God is an intentional God, we are his children.
Yes.
So we have to intentional. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah. Have you ever seen anyone for like do you know people who go see therapists and like stuff like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever thought about going to see a therapist?
Yeah, I had like therapy before. I
Oh,
think the
nice.
last couple of session I had, I was intentional about it.
I love
I
that.
chose a Christian black woman. No, let me again. A French Christian black woman. Because let me tell you,
Yeah, so you can freely let it
exactly.
all out.
And it's also about like culture. It's also about references. Like
They get it. They get you.
those
Yeah.
tiny like things. And like I'm really 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 happy about that.
That's
Just
beautiful.
like in theory, like every therapist should be open enough so that like even if whether you're Christian or not, they're kind of like
Yeah.
are open and willing to help you.
Yeah.
And I don't put this in question. In a perfect world, the only question is whether they would understand some challenges or not.
Yeah.
So yes, it was like and it's like it's good, it's great. I would advise anyone to just like it doesn't have to last for years.
Yeah.
Even if it's like just 1, 2, 3 sessions. Just sometimes those people they're like trained for it, just to like bring some kind of like order in your um train thoughts. Oh, thoughts of truth.
Train of thought.
Train of thoughts. Yes.
Yeah.
And just give you some some
Trust me. Girl, trust me. Trust
so
me.
I don't see the arm. I do not understand. Okay, this is me being arrogant.
No, you're not being arrogant.
But I don't understand what's the problem with some people. They know they need it, and then they're like, "No, I don't want that is for like is it possible in
Ah,
2026 that people still say like this is for crazy people? And even if you are quote
crazy.
unquote crazy, let's just do something about it. It is fine.
I think denial.
This
Just honestly, just a heavy. Some people just really have a heavy dose of denial. Just like no, you know how like I'm stubborn when it comes to like trying new food.
okay, really?
Yeah, like
okay.
if I look at it, if I smell it, and I'll
Mm.
not eat.
You're
Like
not curious?
that's how they are.
Oh, okay.
They look at it.
Okay.
I don't have to know how it tastes. They don't have to know how the session's gonna
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
They don't have to know.
Yeah.
I just don't want it. And unfortunately, you just gotta kind of be okay with that until
Mhm.
maybe one day
Mhm.
I decide, fine, I'll take a bite.
Mhm.
They try a session, and
Yeah,
and
it
they
tastes
like it,
good
yeah,
or it doesn't taste
or it
that
doesn't
bad.
taste, yeah.
Mhm.
It's like okay, that wasn't terrible, but I do it again, maybe.
Mhm.
And then next thing you know, I'm eating sushi,
Yeah. Yeah.
which I won't eat by the way. But yeah, you never know. You never know. Some people just need time. Some people have been convinced it's not going to help you. You know, some people have been told all kinds of things, negative self talk, all those things.
Mhm.
So I just feel like, you know what? My dad told me I wasn't good enough. I was never going to be good enough. I'm not going to. Therapist could never help me. That, that's their truth.
Mhm.
They're never going to get out of that.
Mhm.
So they're never going to work them. And I know because I had somebody
Mhm.
with the same situation. Yeah.
Mhm.
Her dad was very abusive to her. Just all these things. She went to foster care. Just consistent. Basically, everybody you come across always telling you you're never gonna get, you're never gonna be there. Nobody can ever help you. Nobody can ever help you. To her relationships, boyfriends, you're never gonna be good. Nobody's ever gonna be able to help you. So for a long, she said she went years and years. She was an older woman,
Mhm.
years and years and years believing that. And then one day, I think a friend finally convinced her, like, have somebody I talk to, like, you don't have to expect anything. Just talk. Just talk. She went to the therapist. She just talked and changed her life.
No.
Yeah. So some people, kind of like that. Your one friend, the one who you said she didn't grow up in France, but no, she didn't. She wasn't born in France or something, but she grew up in France.
Mhm.
And then you talked to her, and she gave you all the right answers. Remember?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, wait
Yes.
a minute.
No. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Like,
Exactly.
just become a person.
Exactly.
Change your
Yes.
mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Do you know this joke? Probably the same in English. Like, you know this joke where like there's like a guy, he's like, I don't know, drowning, and then he's like praying to God, like, please, God, please help me, please help me. And then like a boat comes and passes by and is like, hey, you do need help. And the guy's like, no, God will help me, and then like three times, and then he ends up like dying, like drowning.
Yeah.
And then like in heaven, it's like, God, where were you? Like,
Hello.
hello. This is where I what I meant with like, when you said like sometimes like someone would like lay their hands on you and nothing would happen. And then when I feel people like expect something, how can I say, physically supernatural. Anything that happens like is supernatural.
Mhm.
Like the sun comes up, it is supernatural. Like you breathe, it is, everything is supernatural. Like this nice flower you see there, like by the corner of the street, it is supernatural. Everything is supernatural.
Yeah.
But they kind of expect this like, like big show. And then so the need you help, the help you need.
I love it. I need your help. Help all my needs.
The help you need sometimes will come through, I don't know, something that like looks small, if it makes sense, or very
Yeah.
random.
And I think for me, the moment you said that, it went back to me thinking of myself as the prodigal son's brother. Like thinking I need this like big drastic story. Like, yeah, I was in the world. I was sleeping with all these guys, and God came and changed my life.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
the same concept. Like thinking like it needs to be this big deal. Like I came into Christ when I was 18 after I was like baby daddy left me. Like we don't ever really need that big of a story.
No.
The preaching on Sunday, your uncle preached actually. He said, and it always clicks to me. We although we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, blah 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 blah. We know that this world is split, right? The reality and the things we can't see.
Yes.
So, like you're saying, everything is supernatural. Trees talk to each other. Animals talk, and all these things are happening all around us all the time, right? And oftentimes we think like God is just gonna come and be like, Wendy, my daughter, like, and he was like, no, like in order for something to move, it's done through a man. So God's probably speaking through a therapist to speak to you.
Absolutely.
But you see it as like, no, unless the pastor goes and I shake on the floor, like I haven't been healed. But really, the whole time you've been healed. But in your head, you keep wanting to say, no, I'm an anxious person. I'm an anxious person. So then that thing never leaves you. When all this while, maybe a friend talked to you and you were healed from it. But to you, that was too small to recognize and to feel. So because of that, unfortunately, you were never healed.
And also you kind of like miss on your blessings somehow.
Exactly. 100%. You miss your
So
blessing.
sad.
You miss your opportunity all because you were not being, should the word be spiritually sensitive? I don't know. You weren't being open.
Yeah, open. I would say open. I
Yeah,
would say open.
to those things.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, as people, we always want something like super dramatic to happen before we know that it's done. I remember. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I remember a long time ago. Um. So my pastor, he's not like a he's not like a prophet. He's not like a super like tell a story and like like he's a teacher.
Okay.
Like if you're learning the word, like he's teaching you.
Yep.
You want to know um what does God say about excellence? He's telling you the steps. He's giving you biblical like that's how he teaches. And I remember one time, I think he had mentioned either him or someone else, like, don't look at your pastor so casually. Like, the words he's giving you, even if one day he does decide to lay your hands on, you, just because he's not like the other pastors who come and like something crazy happens, it doesn't mean like your life wasn't changed. And ever since then, I'm telling you, my mind was renewed about everyone. Even when I'm sick and I tell my niece, like, she's 4, I'm like, Julie, can you come and pray for me? Like,
yes.
whatever she does, I'm just like, thank you, Jesus. Like,
yes.
Thank you, Julie. You healed me. She's like, really? Yeah, no, you need to believe so I can believe. She'll be like, yes, Auntie, I healed you. You're feeling better. I'm like, I am feeling better. So like, I don't take anything like minimally anymore. Like I really try to be open to that.
It's a good reminder, to be honest. Like it's a good reminder. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's about what you open yourself to. Life is really about what you invite into your life. And that's what I find so interesting about vampires and vampire movies. Have you seen the movie Sinners?
Nope.
So I didn't watch it either, but I know the concept is about vampires. And I know so many people on like social media were like going on and on about it and being like Christians, how can a Christian watch this movie? I mean, personally, I don't like to get into the antics of certain things because I believe the Holy Spirit speaks to all of us differently. We're all individuals. If the Holy Spirit tells you, Wendy, from now on, only wrap your hair, like you can't come and tell me to only wrap. The Holy Spirit and tell me that, baby, I'm gonna get me my bust down 30 inch, 30 inch, and I'm gonna wear it because that's your journey is different with the Holy Spirit. I don't know what He's keeping you from versus what He's keeping me from. So I mean, if the Holy Spirit's prompting you not to watch a certain movie, sure.
Absolutely.
But you ain't prompt me, babe. So
Mm-hmm.
if I get a chance, I'm gonna watch Sinners. But
Mm-hmm.
let me stay on course. Yeah, it's about vampires. What I find so interesting about vampires and all that stuff is, to me, it's so spiritual. Like we take it as like a children's like Halloween thing,
Mm-hmm.
but like the concept of vampires is so true. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're allowing evil
Mm-hmm.
into your life.
Yeah.
And once you tell the vampire you can come in,
Mm-hmm.
that's all the devil needs.
Mm-hmm.
And the same
Mm-hmm.
way, that's all God needs.
Mm-hmm.
God, I welcome you into my heart. I
Mm-hmm.
know I'm a sinner, blah, blah, blah. That's all he needed,
Yeah.
was just for you to say, come on in.
Mm-hmm.
So like with anything, like come on in with your blessing. Come on in
Mm-hmm.
with sickness. Come on in.
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago, I stopped telling people like I have cramps. I don't have cramps. God didn't give me no cramps. Like it's not mine. It's not mine to claim,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
okay. Okay.
Like I get cramps,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not mine to claim. And I know that God will God will heal me from it.
Mm-hmm.
I really know that I believe it, because if there's women out there who don't get cramps when it's their cycle, why am I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, baby, I don't want them either.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all don't have them, I don't want them. We all don't need them. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's about what you invite. The power of life and death is in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So speak well for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take the little things that are happening in your life as something little. It's not
Mm-hmm.
little.
But it's not.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Supernaturally, I'm sure it's huge. Something
Mm-hmm.
huge is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're saying, us breathing. I'm sure something huge is happening. That God is keeping us alive and we're walking around and
Mm-hmm.
it's a big deal,
Mm-hmm.
but we're never gonna unfortunately we're not always gonna see it that way. And there
Of
will be
course.
days and moments we take those things for granted. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
This is where also I think, you said earlier about like giving like each other some grace.
Hmm.
I think sometimes, maybe I will be in that place where I don't see it and I take it for
Hmm.
granted. This is also me being human. I don't know how it would be to like think every hour of the day, oh, I'm alive. I don't know if it would be like
Hmm.
possible,
Hmm.
like just like I don't,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like sometimes you just like get
Of course. We're on
carried away.
autopilot, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if you are like in this like place where you are really like working on like Thanksgiving and like and all those things, and then we talk, and then it kind of like it's a reminder for me, and then
Hmm.
like I feel renewed and I get
Hmm.
like refreshed with it. I think this is like also a very very good way to like being encouraged.
Encourage one another. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
because sometimes you just like
yeah. I started I started taking my own advice for my for some clients I used to have, and I started writing a gratitude journal.
journal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So every night before I go to sleep, I write in my journal like the good things that happened today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't say gratitude journal. It's more like a self-reflection journal for
Mm-hmm.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
Just what went well that day, what I could have done better,
Mm-hmm.
um, just stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
again, the world took that from the Bible to try to make it
Exactly.
their
Exactly.
concept.
This is
But
yeah.
God is
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
telling us, be grateful. Like
Mm-hmm.
the more grateful I am in a day, the better my day went. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
even kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm more like joyous in myself and I'm like, yeah, you know what, it's fine. Like, I find the day went by so much better
Mm-hmm.
than the days I'm just kind of like
Mm-hmm.
grumpy and it seems like nothing is working.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
Mm-hmm.
those long days, girl. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And unfortunately, sometimes I'll be having them long days for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because like you're saying, you're not always gonna be on the forefront of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we again just learning to be in the present moment, trying to be intentional about. LOL. Trying to be intentional about about yourself,
Yeah.
your life, and how you're talking to people, how you're responding to
Mm-hmm.
people. And like you're saying, it's not always gonna be like so easy. Like, oh, right, man, right in this moment, man, I shouldn't have said that to Wendy. Wendy, I'm sorry. I shouldn't, you know, I thought it was going to happen. But girl, I was fussing somebody else the other day. I was fussing them out just the other day. And
Yeah.
actually, already know I did it.
Yeah.
Should I probably have, now that I think about it? It was a great case. But God, I hope they forgave me.
Yeah.
I'm sure they did because we've been able to, like, you know, move past it. But yeah, girl. So much. There's so much.
So much. Yeah.
So much. And yet so little.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite verse from the Bible, or something that's been on your mind on your mind recently?
I think
Either or.
the main thing that's the main passage would be if possible, I don't know the specific, live peaceably with all men.
Okay.
That's what's been, and I think with everything that's been happening with people passing and like hearing all these bad news, it's reminding me to just live at peace with people. Because you never know.
Yeah.
I never know. I'm not going to see you again. You never know you're not going to see me ever again. So, like, just trying to be at peace with people. Not trying to take life too seriously.
Yeah.
Because life, like I always tell my brother, life ain't that
serious.
It's not that deep. Nothing is ever that deep, honestly. So, if there's any path, that would be mine.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
Sounds good. I'm always like on John 3:16.
God so loved
Cause
it.
just it's just like
Yes, ma'am.
it's just like
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah. He gave. He sure did.
So from that on, we can just like maybe think about like get deep into other things, but that's like basic for me. Like if you doubt, if you're not sure, if you feel like very like a lot of like weight on your shoulders, burden, and like I don't know, guilt or whatever, it's just like
you can take it off, right?
So that's fine. It's okay. It was so lovely.
It was amazing.
Thank you so much
Of course, no.
for this time.
I
Thank
am
you
honored.
for
You have no idea.
saying yes.
Thank you.
And hopefully we can like meet soon to like a second episode. I'm pretty sure people will be like really excited about this one and we want more from you.
I don't know.
Madam, I already have like a couple of questions in my head for the next session. So
it was lovely, Wendy.
Thank you. Thank you for being around. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you enjoyed. And if you have any questions or anything for Joche, please let us know in the comments. And then we can have like a nice like post podcast conversation, maybe on social media or something. Okay, guys, see you very soon. Bye bye.
Free audio post production by alphonic.com.